Okay, go ahead and take a seat. Yep, there's fine. Alright, so how are we feeling today? Yeah, well, that's why I'm here and that's why you're here. That's why we're together today. I got a little bit of info from your primary care physician. Where's that at again? No, that doesn't ring a bell. Where's that at? Oh, okay. Alright, and who's your doctor? Okay. I've never heard of that. Okay. I do not know that person, but it's just fine. So, are you on any medication? You are? Okay, what medication are you on? Okay, that's it? And is it working, you think? No, okay, no, it's not. Okay. Alright, well, why don't you go ahead and tell me a little bit about what's going on, what caused this, and okay, how long has that been going on? Okay. No, I just am a really slow typer. I'm not really good at it at all. Yeah, I mean, I didn't take a typing class for this, so it might take me a little bit. Okay. Really? Okay, so you've been going through that for 10 years. For 10 years, okay. And then when did you go to see your doctor? Okay, it's been a while. Okay, so you hadn't gone to the doctor in that long. Okay, so let me get this straight. You've been struggling with this for 10 years. You went to your doctor recently and they prescribed you Wellbutrin. Okay. Who is this doctor? Okay, that's right. I've never heard of that name. But I'm gonna need to figure out who that is. Okay, so she's a woman, yes? She's a woman, that's crazy. So she was going to prescribe you birth control. And you told her that you were suicidal. You did, okay. You did tell her that, okay. And you told her you'd been struggling with this for a while. And she prescribed you birth control. Wow. No. That's not right at all. No, you're correct. So you're the one who mentioned that you should probably go on an antidepressant. And then she just listened to you, I guess. But she put you on the wrong one. Because what conditions do you have? Okay, you think you have that. Okay, yes. Okay, so you do have that. Then. There's no question. You do. Yes, you do have that. I mean, it doesn't even make sense because it's one of those things where it's more mental. So there's no test we can do. So that doesn't make sense why your doctor was all hesitant. That doesn't make sense at all. I don't know what's going on with this doctor. Okay, so your doctor knew that you were suicidal. They tried to put you on birth control. Then they put you on Wellbutrin, which you're not even supposed to be on. No, okay. So here's the thing. You're correct in that you know what you're talking about, and you're right. Wellbutrin is not made for that. Okay, so you have depression, you've got a couple other things, so we wouldn't even go that route. Like, if you came to me, that would not have been done. So I don't know what your doctor's doing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Are you concerned about getting pregnant? That, I don't care. I'm just for the follow-up question. No. Okay, you're not. Okay. Are you? Okay, you're not even. Okay. So yeah, the whole thing is you don't need to be on birth control if you're not concerned about that. And yes, there's some conditions where it's, we could put you on birth control, but it can cause so many more problems. So we want to get to the bottom of the other stuff, because there's a bunch of other medications that can help with that. Yeah, that's crazy. Who was your doctor again? And it's a woman, and she was doing this. That's okay. Okay, so tell me a little bit about that then, since your doctor's got it all wrong. Okay, so do you have like trauma, or you have trauma? I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's a lot. No, that's a lot. No, don't worry. That is a lot to deal with, and that's crazy that all this is going on, and you're left to basically fend for yourself, really. Okay, so it sounds to me. Okay, do you have any other issues? Do you hallucinate? No hallucinate. Okay. Do you have trouble paying attention? Anxiety as well. Okay. Okay, what about like compulsiveness? Like OCD tendencies? Feeling like you need to do something? Okay. Any intrusive thoughts in the brain? With that, it sounds like, honestly, we could try. Okay, we're gonna try a traditional antidepressant. Okay, that's actually gonna target the problem. It's actually gonna help you. So Wellbutrin. We gotta taper you off of it. I can't believe you went to the doctor again, and then you said it wasn't working, but they just had you keep taking it. Okay, so we're gonna keep you on it. We're gonna taper you off. I'm sending you to the pharmacy. Okay, I'm sending you to the pharmacy. What pharmacy is best? Okay, you're worried about price. Okay, listen. We're not gonna do that pharmacy. We have a pharmacy. It's not in this building. Okay, you gotta drive. It's a couple miles away. Okay, it's under our name, same name. It just says pharmacy next to it. Okay, and you're gonna go there. It's going to be based on your income. I'm gonna do what I need to do. It's gonna come down to like $3. So you don't even have to worry about that. Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. Because exactly, we do not want you. We don't want you to be worried about that. Okay, here's your record. Okay, so we're gonna put you on Prozac. Okay, there's Prozac, there's Lexapro, there's all these stuff. They target different things. It's both to treat depression, but some target like serotonin, some target, dopamine, So we're gonna put you on Prozac. That's going to help with the PMDD. So how are you? Just like steadily throughout the month, other than the 2 weeks before that. Okay. Yeah, okay. You've had it for 10 years, so you're used to it. So then what we can do is the Prozac, we can do that before the period. Yeah, exactly. So we can try that out. If that's not working, next time you see me, we can then go maybe a full month. If that's not working, then maybe Prozac's not for you. And then about the other stuff, about the other things that you were saying, we might be looking into maybe some Adderall, sprinkle in a little Adderall. We could even be looking into like a little Xanax, you know, for the anxiety. I mean, there's a lot of things we could do. I mean, I'm thinking about a lot of different things in my head because with what you're saying, there's a lot of things that are like clashing together. So there's a couple things that we could do. Okay, yeah, but right now, okay, I can see it's confusing. Right now, Prozac. Keep taking the Wellbutrin, and then before the period, yeah, it's 10 days. Okay, 10 days before you start to take the Prozac, one daily. Send that to the pharmacy. It'll be ready today. Okay. That's good. So far, that's what we're gonna do so far. I'm not gonna put you on Adderall or anything right now because I want to see how it affects you. But also, could you tell me? Okay. How are you? Like, do you know about your hormones? Did you take any blood tests recently? Okay, yeah, your doctor was gonna put you on all that, and she didn't even test you. Okay, we're gonna get you tests. So we're gonna do like an overall, and then we're gonna do that panel. Okay, so she tested you for that one thing, and because you didn't have that disorder, because the blood results were fine, then they just threw that all out the window. Okay, well, they said your results were fine. Just because they said they were fine, that doesn't mean anything. Did they show them to you? They didn't do a follow-up appointment. They didn't go through. They just called you on the phone. We're gonna do blood panel. Okay. Good. It's all good. Okay. So we're gonna get that blood work done. Okay. We're gonna screen you for a couple different things. Do you wanna do that today? Okay. Yeah, we don't have to do it today. That's the right. That's a little stressful. You're a little bit scared, right? Okay, we won't do that today. What I'm gonna have you do? I'm gonna have you do it next week when I see you. Or in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. And I'm gonna schedule you an appointment. I'm gonna write that down. What day is good for you? In 2 weeks. Okay, we have Friday. Okay, is 10 a.m. good? Okay. It's gonna be a 2-hour appointment that time. Okay, to kind of go through everything and how you're feeling. Okay, so we got that. So we're gonna take Prozac. New appointment in 2 weeks. That's scheduled. I sent your Prozac to the pharmacy. Okay, we're gonna get the blood work done, but we're not gonna get it done until that day. After that, yes. We'll prepare for that. Okay. So, do you want to talk more about that? Okay. Alright, go ahead. And how long did that go on? Okay. So, that's a lot. And you never got help for that before. Oh, okay. You had. It's always those parents. And they always do that, and then they wonder why their kids don't talk to them. Right, exactly. So, you could have gotten help before. Right. No, I totally get that. You could have gotten help before. If they just, like, listened to you. That's crazy. And have you done therapy? You did. For how long? Oh, yeah. And it didn't work out. That was like talk therapy. Okay. You don't feel like it helped you. Okay. With what you're telling me, EMDR. Have you heard of it? It's eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. So you're kind of like had, and then you're thinking of the thing that maybe caused you like trauma, and then they're gonna like move, you're looking in different directions. It's gonna basically like store it away. It's gonna store it away a little bit. It's gonna store it away, like kind of not like it's in the back of your mind, like it can creep up at any time, but it's gonna kind of not even like minimize it, but it's gonna be less traumatizing, and it's gonna be able to be kind of stored in a special place so that it's not coming up. So it's not coming up all the time. Right. So would you be interested in that? Yes, you would. Okay, let me sort that out. Yes, we do that here. We do. Yes, we do. Okay, we'll worry about that later. I want to figure this out first. And then we'll go into that, but just keep that in the back of your mind. We're going to do the therapy. It's going to be a big list, and it might seem like a lot, but you're going to get help, and I believe in you. I do. It's just crazy. You had this doctor. She's a woman, you're a woman, and then she's not listening to you. It's sad. There needs to be some reform on that. I will call this doctor, by the way. If you need me to call her, I will. I mean, I'll call her myself. I won't even mention you because this is crazy. Okay, so Prozac. We're gonna do Prozac. You're gonna go to the pharmacy. You're gonna get it for $3, okay, something like that. And then after that, your appointment's in 2 weeks, Friday, 10 a.m. Right. You need that. You need to write down. Email. I can email you. Let me put it in your patient portal. Okay, you're gonna get that email, and actually you're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff. It's gonna tell you about our appointment today, the upcoming one, and everything. There will be a portal you can look in at your diagnosis and all that. So I'll email you that appointment. Then after that appointment, we're gonna do some blood work. We're gonna do the tests, those 3 different tests, and then we'll talk about the therapy as well. Right. And then based on next appointment, we'll see about Adderall, some anxiety medication, and then we'll start to wean you off of the Wellbutrin. Yeah, no, that stuff, I mean, I think that's for like smokers, and for like, what is it for? Yeah, that's used for ADHD and smoking, and then like sometimes it's an antidepressant, but like we usually wouldn't go for that for the antidepressant. Also, it's clearly not working for anything, so yeah, that's why I'm like considering the Adderall on top of the Prozac for later. So we'll do all that, and it's gonna be good. You've been dealt a bad hand, okay, and we're gonna get it right. I believe in you, and I will see you, okay? I'm gonna see you in 2 weeks. Do you have anything else you need to talk about? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get that out as well. I'm gonna kind of research some other things, see if we can do some other like therapies, oh yeah, that's right, you're like worried about the price and everything. Okay. Okay. And you don't have insurance? Okay, well, it is going to be $450 for today. Yeah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. We'll talk about like medicated stuff. Don't pay that right now. I won't tell anyone. Honestly, if you need to lie about your taxes, so that way you can get on, Medicaid and say like you don't make anything, basically, because like you barely make anything, I'll help you do that between me and you, okay? Because I'm getting paid either way, so Don't worry about that, okay? I see you're kind of getting sad. Don't worry. We'll fix it, okay? Okay. I'll see you in 2 weeks, okay? Feel better, and you can go grab that now or whenever you would need it before the period starts.